That's it.
Oh yeah, I'm actually getting really stoked for this the Heartspring thing.
Oh
Like,
man, I am very excited about it. I am very, very excited.
been
So,
workshopping voices for the new character and
Oh,
the whole
snap.
thing.
do you have a name for your new
Jamaican?
cat?
Yes,
New
I have
cat?
a name. I don't remember it off the top of my head. It starts with a G.
I have a name. You can't know it though. Just
Uh,
fuck up.
shit. It's
Sephiroth.
like Garuk or something like that.
Okay.
I can't
Patrick,
remember.
is the shit that you told me about your character a secret?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh, kind of, but it doesn't really matter. I mean,
I was gonna
it's
say
not.
you should write that he was really Strick's trash eater all along.
Oh my god, yes. This
Yeah.
whole time.
Character's name is Garuk Drax.
Hmm.
So a magic character and the
Copyright
Guardians of the
infringement.
Galaxy character together, they fused.
Wow.
All right, let's
Like,
do the damn thing.
Does anyone remember what happened last time on D&D?
I
Fucked
said
an
no
avatar
to
up.
them horses.
Yeah, well,
I think
what
the
else
rest of the
happened?
We
party
got
Anything else
out
said
of the
happened?
yes, no.
dungeon, and we got Yarrick the fucking hammer, and
Oh yeah, and we never went
John
over
can
what the
summon the
hammer
hell
actually is.
Pomeranian.
Oh
Oh,
yes.
let me, god damn it, let me find
I
my
got 30
secret
health.
abilities. Keep going, keep going. What
Yeah.
else? Some pretty important things happened. You got any other
Oh
things
right,
you
yeah,
might
we
wanna?
fought the wolf and all of his bitches on the
Yeah, we
stairs.
That one's
fucking
not important.
hunted that fucking wolf down and fucked him like a goddamn street whore. And and then we also found a sword or something. Whatever.
That didn't
Yeah,
happen last time. That was time before last.
Well, kind of
Well,
both.
y'all had a conversation with him.
we went
Yeah,
through
well.
what we found last.
You pulled out your sword. You kind of played with him a little bit, kind of gave him a little rub, and he started talking to you.
Just like a real Wolverine.
So yeah,
Okay,
lightsaber
fine,
in
that
hand, we're off to go see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Strahd.
Speaking of wizards that I really want to talk to, where's that lich friend of ours?
You know, you might be a little surprised. We'll get into that in just a moment.
You'd be
So,
surprised that he's coming to kick our ass.
the hammer.
And we're getting real close to the end, and I remember him saying something about he'll see us again. So
It really hasn't been that long either.
yeah.
Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah. So, the hammer, if you want to write this down, it is an exploding,
Oh, call.
parentheses, fiery, loyal hammer.
Oh boy. Here's my notes.
I will explain all that.
God damn it. Exploding, fiery,
Exploding, parentheses, fiery,
loyal?
loyal.
Exploding, fiery, loyal,
Hammer.
Warhammer.
Yeah, Warhammer. Yeah, yes.
Hmm.
I'm guessing
Exploding,
gets
parentheses, fiery means when you crit, you may add an extra 2d6 of fire damage to your damage.
Word?
Loyal means that as an action, you may recall it or call it into your hands. Like not like lightsaber style, but that it materializes within your hands.
Fast.
Like returning, essentially.
Yes. But yeah. Loyal.
Is this a two-handed weapon?
Good
Or
question.
one-handed?
It sounds like
It uses the Warhammer stuff.
Yes.
It sounds like a fiery version of Stormbreaker.
I did a kind of random attribute roll, but I didn't like some of the ones it gave me, so this is what we left with. There's some cool, in the spirit of fun, if you want to, give me some random rolls, we could try something fun. But you might not get as good an item. I will say that.
I feel like we should do that.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm going to roll the worst thing possible.
Well, it's for the hammers, magic attributes.
Oh.
I think Yarrick would do it if he wanted to.
Okay, so the base Warhammer stuff is versatile. I was just having to look that up real quick. I mean, sure. I mean, what do you want me to do? D10s?
A
Percentage
D100.
dice?
Yes.
Sure, why not? Let's do this shit. We're probably
Dude.
gonna fucking die anyways tonight. Like, it doesn't matter.
Well, it'll keep the fiery exploding attribute because that's a core like attribute. But give me another D100,
All right, let's
just for fun.
7.
Really?
7.
Yep, 0, 0, and a 7. So 7.
Let's see. Interesting. Part of the item is transparent and filled with water. What does that do for you?
I don't.
You could couple that with the firing, basically saying that
I
the
can put the fires out.
no the head of the hammer. The reason why it causes the fire damage on crits because whenever it actually hits and crits, part of that liquid leaks out, and it's actually like nitroglycerin.
Whoa.
Well, but you understand that nitroglycerin is incredibly explosive, right?
It's magical.
That's why it's exploding.
It's magic. I can't explain shit. Well, the attribute is called Piscine, so I believe the benefit to that is when wielding this hammer, you can get advantage on swim checks once a day, I suppose.
May.
Is that what
Yeah.
we're? That's what we going with?
Yep. The
All
dice
right.
have decided.
Doesn't count for
Alright.
lava.
Hopefully
Yeah.
Strahd has a fucking jacuzzi.
All right.
A blue-red, huge warhammer, a bit of like a fire and ice motif with the swirling blues and reds. This is a steam warhammer, you might even call it. What's the red, blue, and magic? Boros? No.
Red Blue is Israel.
Is it? Yes. It's been a while.
Well, is it? Okay.
Is that
Okay.
hammer?
Nailed that. All right.
So,
Instead
More
of getting
importantly-
to throw it, I get to swim good.
yes. Hey, there's some really cool ones. The dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
They do. They more often take than giveth, apparently.
Yeah. I was hoping for the one that gives you like fiery red eyes and it ups your intimidation checks, but oh well. So
I'm not good
you
at
guys
intimidation anyways.
have completed the Amber Temple, finding your treasure after a long, arduous battle down into the mountain, discovering its secrets, many of which placed there by Strahd himself. The temple held many cruelties, many hidden areas, many long-standing secrets of the land. You kind of had to fight your way down into the swirling madness that was this place, discovering some of its traps and secrets. But you did, all the way to the bottom, defeating the temple guardian. You have acquired the Sun Sword. When wielding it, you are occasionally co-opted by the voice of Sergei, Strahd's own brother. The Morning Lord deemed a piece of his soul to reside within the hilt, hoping that he would be the one to strike his brother down. And now you are its wielders.
Other thing on this Warhammer, there wasn't any bonuses to attack or anything like that, right?
Oh, sorry. When it's got the attributes like that, each one counts as a +1. So this is a +2 Warhammer.
Oh, damn.
Each attribute is another stacking bonus.
+2 to hit and damage.
hmm
Okay, I need to fix that then. Some bitch.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't explain that properly. Sergei joined you, and as you were leaving the temple, you were accosted. The wolf, the strange war wolf, and his sort of, you're not sure if they were mind controlled, paid off, or just companions of the wolf, but his wildlings tried to ambush you going up the spiral staircase leading to the exit. They had a pretty good plan, dumping oil in front of you and creating this impassable fiery barrier, but you had many answers to this, and they quickly found themselves, instead of getting the jump on you, surrounded. You threw a bunch of them down the spiral staircase to their deaths, and destroyed them, finally. So,
Yeah.
sword in hand, enemies defeated, you stepped outside. Leaving the temple, you were met with silence. Well, first of all, the biting cold has not let up at all. As I said, snow does not just fall here, it pelts you, it whips down upon you. Except for the howls of the wind up here, you were met with the silence of no enemies around you. And finally you were met right outside the doors with a skeletal man holding a lantern, offering you safe passage to Strahd's castle.
It's just him and the horses, huh?
Somebody to
Yes.
try me hammer out with.
A hulking skeletal man, seems like maybe not human by his size and width, but dressed very dapperly, holds a lantern out. Behind him, 4 massive draft horses. They look sort of like Clydesdales, but even larger. Huff just these torrents of steam out of their nose in the ice cold.
Hmm.
Oh, where are we going with them?
Well,
They'll
it's
bring
either
you
we-
to Dickhead that won't let you leave.
Yeah, either we can get there ourselves, or we can just hop a ride.
I mean,
That all depends. Do you
I mean,
guys
can we-
want to maybe
can we make a
get
lot
some
of pit
companions?
stop down at like one of the towns down there? I need to drop something off.
I doubt he's for that.
Look,
The
when we slide
skeleton
into
in
town,
a
just toss it out the. Open the door, toss it. Fuck it.
the skeleton in a very gentlemanly way bows his head and says, "My Lord Strahd bid me to make no stops."
Will we be like
Guarantee
passing
can you
like
give us-
close to them though? It's really
Ask him.
important.
What guarantee can you give us that we'll make it to Strahd unharmed?
I mean,
and,
I got this nice shiny new hammer that says we're gonna get there just fine.
The word of Strahd is ironclad. He has bid all his underlings to give way. Such is his level of being impressed with your performances.
I
Yeah.
mean, he's also kind of rapey, so like, I don't really.
Yeah, I've also heard the
Too
word of
much.
Strahd is he's a bitch.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna put some shit in him later, and it's gonna be a whole thing. You're not supposed to hear that. Don't tell nobody.
It is a very long way down the mountain.
Hey, I got my wolf cloak.
It is a long way.
Yeah,
I
you
just
did
got,
strip
like,
the
the
wolf.
first
How's
time,
this? I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna flip a coin to see
Oh,
whether I go with him or not. All right, I think I'm gonna go with this guy. I think if we're prepared enough, we should be able to handle it. If he starts anything, we can just try to kill him.
Oh, Mr. Skeleton, like, can I like hit you with this hammer real quick? Cause I really want to see what it does.
Says, I would much prefer you did not. I have a job to do.
But that's not a no.
it's pretty much a no.
Please refrain, sir.
I don't really.
Honored guest.
Let's
I don't understand the answer.
let's do this.
Rear
Let's
it back
go,
right now. That wasn't a no.
let's go get in this car and do what we gotta do.
Don't really want to get in this car. This
I
dude's
think-
gonna like hurl himself over the fucking cliff. We're all just gonna fucking die.
Strahd would never do something so inglorious. Though that would be
Yeah.
I'll sit
very
in the
funny.
front seat with
That'd
him.
be amazing.
That would be very funny.
The carriage veers right so suddenly.
Right
You just
on.
die. You're
Everyone's
dead.
dead.
You're all so stupid.
Yark, doesn't this guy kind of remind you of your friend that you rode around with on the cart?
He does. That's why I said I'd jump in the front seat with him.
Oh well, keep him company, buddy.
I'm going to regale him of all of me stories.
It's a little cold up here, sir. Are you sure you wouldn't like to sit in the carriage?
It'll be fine. If I get too cold, I'll just like hammer my way through the door and get in there. Be fine. Yo, you can afford to fix it, right?
Well, first of all, he kind of met you halfway, greeting you at the door as any good butler would. Now he's leading you back to the carriage. They had been settled not within the great stone steps leading up to the skull-faced entrance, but they had been on the sort of as much of a trail as he could possibly find up here. Getting closer to the horses, you walk maybe a few hundred feet through the snow, which is arduous enough. By the time you get to the carriage, you're probably happy with the decision you made. But all of you, please roll me perceptions.
This'll be fun. Ooh, I actually rolled good.
17.
That
That
is
pretty good.
a 22.
That's even
Look
better.
at me, looking at stuff online.
24.
Oh my god. What about you, Patches? I think the party's got you covered, though.
Yep. Yeah. It's-
What do your elven eyes see?
Almost everyone. It's not hidden, so it's a bit obvious to just about everyone.
Wait,
No,
one-
the... Oh, okay, never mind. Everyone. The oppressive darkness up here is unrelenting, and the snow fall, this like torrent of sleet snow, makes it even worse. So, when there's a light, it sort of sticks out. Over in the distance, not too far away, you do indeed see a light. From your spot, it is hard to see because visibility is low, but you see a man standing maybe 15 feet away from a slowly dying campfire. And that's all you can see from this distance.
How far away is he?
He's like, maybe like 50, 60 feet or something. Not too far, but visibility is very low.
This is before we
Yeah,
get
he
into the
just saw-
carriage.
Yes, yes. It's off to
Oi,
the side.
dickhead!
Jesus Christ.
Oi, dickhead! What are you doing over there?
I'll ask the skeleton who that man is.
The skeleton says, I have no idea.
What did he look like when you passed him?
At Oi Dickhead, skeleton, no, not the, okay, what did he look like when you passed him?
Sure.
Fucking, what did he look like? I was not paying attention, I only do my job, nothing else.
Hmm.
Seems a bit rote in his
I'll
duties.
say interesting, and then I will stop getting in the carriage and go walk over there.
At Oi Dickhead, the figure, raises a hand to you, Yark. In a friendly way.
What the fuck are you doing over there?
He turns back to his campfire, seemingly not wanting to shout above the storm.
Fucking prick. You going over there? I want to kick his ass a little bit now.
A little bit.
Kick his ass a little bit.
You walk over there, Caligath?
Yeah, sure.
I go with him.
Okay.
And I'm stroking me new hammer.
Getting close, you see an additional skeleton. How many skeletons are on this mountain?
One,
Fucking man.
two.
Draped in a beautiful robe, you recognize your friend Exanther. Your lich friend has destroyed a group of people. And I do not use the word destroy lightly. The corpses appear to be part of those local wildlings the wolf had under his employ. They look as though they have been through a wood chipper and then put back in again in reverse. Bizarrely, their blood is slowly coalescing together in a long spiraling line, stopping in a center, an equidistant center, in a crimson blood sphere. The Lich calmly stands beside it, its skeletal arms patiently sitting within its long robe sleeves. He gives you a nod as you approach.
I'll say,
Uh,
yeah, we actually do.
Yes.
I'll say, hello, friend.
I think
Do
doing
you,
some magic stuffs.
Do you know who that skeleton over there is? And I'll point to the carriage.
My memories are still slowly coming back to me as I have been restored by your gracious hand. But he has the stink of Strahd upon him.
I'll say he is indeed Strahd's man, and he has been sent to fetch us and lead us straight to Strahd's castle. Interestingly enough.
He says, Strahd, when I knew him, was a needful being, always wanting to be seen and respected and applauded. I imagine you will have safe travel and be treated to some show or dinner in which you were expected to laud over him and coo at how amazing and wealthy he is.
Have you no
Seem to
need
beat that ass
to
So,
see Strahd yourself?
Many hundreds of years ago. If you remember, I was one of his allies during the wars.
But is he not one who
I don't
did what
What?
put you in the state that you were when we found you?
Can you ask that one more time in common?
Didn't he? Isn't he the one who took your memories?
Yes. I stood against him, wanting to reign the control of power for myself, but I was not strong enough.
You want to join us and go terrorize?
He really doesn't want to risk being in the same state again.
He
well,
denied you last time, if you remember. He says, I have many years of collecting power to be even at half the strength I once was. I would be no help to you at all. This anthropomancy you see before you is only one of many first steps.
know. Amphibian what?
If you will not fight with us, then do you have any allies that may help us against Strahd?
And how come you didn't say hey whenever I yelled at you?
Yeah, just ignore him. He's got the hammer. He's all happy.
He says, no, any allies I had are dead. And he says, I didn't wave back, or I didn't yell back because I did not want to raise my voice over the storm.
Goes
Very
kind of
unbecoming
isn't
of
he?
me. He does look quite regal in his flowing robes. He has a sort of half crown on, one of those sort of forehead pieces with a big gold center.
What was his name again? Xanthor?
Xanthor. Whatever
His
you wanna
name
pronounce
is Fane.
Oh hell yeah!
From fucking
Is we
Divinity.
killing him or am I waiting?
Always,
No, we're not gonna kill him.
always.
Really? That makes
Oh,
sense.
God damn it! What do I even come over
Fane's
here
definitely
for?
a Garrett character.
He's like the plot character too.
Pretty
Everybody else is just doing their own thing. He's like directly involved with the plot.
Yep.
Yes, this anthropomancy, how do you fucking pronounce it? Anthropomancy.
Amphibianmancy something.
Is the first step of many. We'll need many torrents of blood to regain my arcane weavings.
Oh, there's lots of that inside. Like we killed a whole lot of fuckers inside. Like if you just need like a little bit, it's right there. It's all over the floor. There's a guy, I threw him over the side, and he like screamed for a really long time, and then he stopped really abruptly. It was great.
Well, he doesn't raise an eyebrow because he doesn't have any, but he does turn to you and says, "Oh, really? I will make a stop again into the temple. In that case."
You should have been there. It was really fun. I laughed really good. It was great. And I told this guy, like right before he died, I looked him in the eye and I said, "I'm gonna fuck your corpse when you're gone." And that was the last thing he thought whenever he died. It was great.
Yeah.
Alright, so he says that it should be safe. Let's hit it. Murray kills me some Strahd.
You leave the Lich with his bloody, strange ball, and his weird
Why wasn't
divination.
we killing that guy? He kind of seemed like a dickhead.
You guys made friends with him. I don't think you were there for that one, but yeah, you guys like were best pals
I'm
after a
guessing
while.
most people like just
I
kill him
definitely
because
was
he's a
not
lich.
there.
Yeah, I think that's the idea. But hey, you play how you want to play.
I like unlikely friends.
Yeah, definitely. Yes. Anthropomancy being divination through the use of entrails. So, let's see. You wish him luck in his attempts. And get on the carriage!
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty fucking much.
Yeah.
Inside the carriage?
Is it like a window to the driver?
No. Not to the driver.
You little bitch.
It's disconnected, it's like old-timey.
Can I make one?
Yeah. You can, yeah. It's a huge carriage, 6 large wheels. The carriage is long and tall. It is beautifully made, carved wood with bronze metal struts for support. Red curtains block several clean, clear windows. 4 massive horses patiently wait. Huge muscled beasts bleat out a storm stream from their huge faces. Inside the carriage, 2 long benches sit long ways on either side. Red velvet inlaid with gold are upon all the furniture within. Bottles of wine are stocked in fastened wooden slots. There's a square table in the middle that has various drawers, each locked in place for the bumpy ride with a small wooden clasp. That's what
Right
you...
now I'm rethinking sitting outside. I kind of want to sit in there.
It is very nice. Does anyone open the drawers?
Hell yeah, open all the drawers.
Sure.
I don't close them back. I just open all of them as I'm looking through.
If Yorick's doing it, you likely just pull really hard and break the clasp. That's what I imagine.
Out of the way, fuckers!
It's like this tiny little wooden clasp. Inside, there are various fruits, vegetables, and small finger foods awaiting you.
Ooh, piece of candy.
You have quite the trip ahead of you. You are very far. Strahd's Castle, Ravenloft.
Yeah, I stick me head out. It'd be like, "Oi, dickhead!"
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How long is it gonna be to get there?
Doing a quick assessment for yourself. The skeleton doesn't seem to know or have any semblance of like time, but the skeleton nor the horses seem to tire, or hunger, or thirst. They go at full bore, and it will be 5 days of that.
Alright, somebody count off the days, because on day 4, I need to start shitting. And if anybody sees anything that look like a town or something, I got these flyers that I'm gonna start throwing out the door.
Oh yeah,
Flyers?
flyers.
Pliers.
Yeah, remember? my flyers. I made some drawings of me shitting on me axe, but now I gotta redesign it to look like a hammer of shit that I'm like smearing shit on me hammer, and then me whacking
Was
Strahd
that
with
on the
the shit
dice?
hammer.
The shit hammer? Is that what we rolled? I thought it was something different, but hey,
Is it hammer?
No.
Interesting. Do you have
No,
a few
this
days
is
for arts and crafts time?
This was the really good idea that I had, and that's why I was like gone. I was like not really thinking real well for a
Oh, of
while,
course.
because I had a really good idea that I was gonna shit and smear it all over me weapon, and
You
then
had-
I was
yeah.
gonna stick it in Strahd, so now he has me shit in him,
It's like
and
punja
then
sticks in
But-
person.
yes, I did me drawings with whatever I could find on some parchment papers. And then I want to spread them out so the whole world can see that I got me shit in Strahd.
You will indeed pass a few towns and settlements, some of them being familiar to you. You're kind of reworking the path you left from.
If I run out of flyers early, I start like tearing pieces of like curtains and shit and like making new drawings as quick as I can.
You can throw out flyers from one of the windows to a confused populace. Hasn't been
These are-
all that long. You had
These are
left.
kindergarten drawings at best, so
Of
like
course.
whether or not they understand what the fuck I was attempting to do, like
they're
I'll-
out there nonetheless.
here I'll make a performance check with my +0.
Okay.
Let's see how good these drawings are.
It might be Picasso.
Who knows? Nope, an 8.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Kindergarten
Crayon
drawings it is.
Yeah.
Fisted crayon. You tear the paper occasionally because you're just holding it so damn hard. You pass the Abbey of St. Markovia. You had just left it a few days before. It looks to be all the same. The driver makes no effort to stop, nor does he ask if you want to. He seems damned and determined to get you to Strahd's castle. But the Abbey seems much as you left it. As you pass by, you pass through Berez, the town you freed from those hags.
Oh yeah. I remember
You
it.
take a course you were not aware of and pass a very small, rickety wooden bridge over the Luna River, getting back towards the Barovian area. Give me perception checks.
The
22.
9.
27.
14.
Damn.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yark,
There's somebody
Helga,
else.
you guys notice just a small detail, but occasionally the monsters of Barovia are not sleeping on the job. You notice strange sights sometimes in the dark of night along the road. These creatures seem to give you a wide berth, oftentimes watching at the side of a tree line as you pass by, seemingly giving you passage, unmolested.
Very
It's just the way I like to be.
Good thing we aren't Catholic.
Good God.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I'll wait for Patches. Give him a second. You guys hear my cat?
I heard something.
I haven't heard anything recently. I heard something earlier, but I don't know. There's no telling where it exactly came from.
So needy.
Telling everybody earlier, I'm getting fucking stoked for this Heartspring stuff.
Oh
That
yeah, that's
spring is
the
pretty
that's the real
cool.
shit.
I feel like I'm kind of playing the same character, except for like the opposite personality, like somebody who's not just fucking insane and just wants to go and fucking do everything. It's like somebody with some fucking smarts and
Restraint.
level head. Yeah, somebody who's got some years of actual fucking warfare under their belt, and they're like, yeah, you know, you don't really want to do shit like that because that's how you die.
Oh, Garrett, I meant to
Yes.
mention this to you, but you may have already thought of this yourself.
Oh.
You know how I killed all those important characters?
Yes. Entire
How can
senate
you
of a
forget?
town.
You remember what happens whenever I kill people?
Oh,
They're given to your god to burn forever.
Well, they kind of like enter his service in the afterlife.
Mm-hmm.
So there's still possibility for them to be around.
That's true. I could always bring him back, you know? Kosuth might get mad at you and send a legion of highly trained...
I just
murderous
figured if you
senators.
wanted to use those characters still as plot devices, they're definitely still reachable.
That's true. They weren't that important. It's just, you know, it's just funny that your first meeting was like, alright, I know what to do. It's like you meet like 6 clearly protagonist like side quest characters. They like are sticking out of the background of the Oblivion map, you know, like ready to be talked to. You just chop their heads off.
Just fucking, I don't even like him. Kill him.
A long trip is ahead of you. You are chugging through it now. You have some time. You're kind of trapped. Not entirely trapped. You can get out. Ill-advised. But you're
I
just
don't
kind of
like it.
sitting here and waiting. Is there any last talking, discussion your characters need to have with each other? Anything to think about or reflect upon?
I did want to like get serious for a second and like talk to all of y'all, so like maybe one of you can like refresh me memory. This lady, she said that she would rather die than be with Strahd, right?
Irina, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is
So,
fairly correct.
like,
We're not turning Arena into a stump.
oh, I'm turning her into a stump if he touched her. Like, I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna be like, hey, he fuck you yet? And she says, yes,
Just
I
ruined.
javelin her straight in the face.
Ruined.
tell you. That's
Throw
how
her
you-
away. Ruined.
Is that not
Been
like what she
spoiled.
told us before we left? Is like,
Hey
hey,
girl,
see if he
you've been.
fucked me.
Hey girl, you've been fucked yet? That's how you should. That's really the only way to talk to any woman. I think.
Texas
and
abortion
then,
clinic yard.
I mean, like, and then the other thing is like,
Post-campaign business.
if like by chance he's like killing us with my last dying breath, I'm gonna be like, hey, Arena, she sucks real good cock. Oh.
It's so hot and cold on her. She's gonna be so confused.
No, this is like if he kills me and like I got like my last dying breath, I'm gonna be like, she sucked my dick real good.
Oh,
Just
the
remember
stride?
that
Yeah,
the next
yeah.
time that you kiss her, you're tasting me cock.
Your wife was real good, Strahd. I get
He
you.
sucked,
I
like,
get you.
we all got in a line. It was like have you ever heard of a bukkake?
Poor Irina. Irina's like, well, hold on a second. You're like, no, hold on. It's doing psychic damage, I promise.
Yeah. Doing some
Not
kind of
real
damage.
good at thinking, but I love to fuck with other people's heads.
Yes, and not so many words. Yark does bring up the Irina problem. Your dedicated companion for all this time, kidnapped by Strahd. Yark puts out a well-worded, moral question for you all. It's just like, Irina said she would prefer death to Strahd. That might be on the table, yet
Yeah,
something you guys
I'm
will have
just
to
saying,
emotionally
like,
be ready for.
I'm just saying, if we in the same room and she's there, and it doesn't look like we gonna make it, I'm gonna devote some serious time to making her into a stump.
Well, we'll see.
She might appreciate that.
I mean, well, we'll see. What you gonna do? Stop me?
No, I'm just gonna look. We'll see.
I'll make a stump of you too.
Oh God. This isn't the compatriot chant, before the big game. It should be. Us
Everybody
turning
just
each
starts
other.
killing each other. You're like, well, fuck.
Well, there's a contingency plan that even in the event that we aren't doing too well, we can at least take her out so that way he can't have his way.
Yeah, that's what I said, right?
Suppose that's one way to look at it.
Is that not what I just said?
But we're
it
gonna
is.
kill you so this guy can't fuck you. Just accept it. It's just the way life's gonna be here.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill you so he can't fuck you. That's how it is.
She did threaten to throw herself off the cliff if need be, but
Yeah, so what's the difference between that and me like sticking her in the head a couple times with a javelin?
Well, if she jumps off a cliff, then he's able to go fucking bat form on her ass and catch her.
yeah,
The only
Yeah.
time this
I'd
conversation
like to
has
see
been
a
had
bat
in
form
this
stop me
type of camp.
javelin. I'm
it's
on it.
real hard to get away from Strahd for many, many reasons.
Yeah, we gotta
Um,
make sure to fuck her up real good so she can't become one of these skeletons that he like ends up fucking anyways. Lord.
Yeah, there's one person that can raise people from the dead.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh,
it's a
maybe
very
I.
popular campaign.
Oh, I got
and
this
I've
nice
seen lots of
shiny new
people where we just-
warhammer, right? So I like smack her in the face a whole bunch. So like, it's just a smear. Just a big red smear. You can't fuck that, right?
It's just crazy enough to work.
I don't know. Strahd seems kind of deranged enough to actually do that. What you should do is after you smash her face in,
Smack
Shit.
her pelvis.
shit
Smash-
down her throat. That way he can't do anything about it.
Good lord.
Are we still in this carriage?
Yes.
Get me out of this carriage.
Yes, you all have an emotional discussion of how you miss Arena and are going to save her one way or the other. It's very touching. Everyone is teary-eyed at the end
A
of
little too touching. Too much touching.
It's gonna be so beautiful.
it. Yes, you reflect on all your times with Arena. Anything else? Any other major discussions you want to have with your free time?
Thing to say. At least I can't think of anything.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, just
like,
any RP if you wanted to get it in. Don't have to.
but we can fucking talk about like if we show up there and he offers us food, do we eat it first or do we just like attack like fucking crazy?
I suppose it depends on how
How good the food is.
It was pretty good earlier, so it's probably.
It wasn't, to be fair.
Which reminds me, like this entire trip, I have been trying to get from one end to the other of his bottles of wine.
I think I refused to eat his food, so I would.
I want this wine
Yeah, I didn't
to
need
be
it either.
gone when we get there.
Possibly was.
Of all the people to have chosen to just eat his food, why was I the one to know?
I didn't do it.
Usually
Hey,
you're
you
my
s-
guinea pig.
I know.
You stuck your hands into blue fire, but you won't eat the food? Come on.
Usually I'm like, ooh, a planned encounter? Let's fucking get it!
It's true.
Content.
No. That's
Of
the main reason why I do all that shit.
course.
Oh, yeah,
You
like-
gotta break a few eggs to get, omelet.
So, like, what's
I just wanna see-
the plan? Do we like, he says, hey, come down and eat my food, and then I'm gonna, like, talk to you like you're a bunch of piece ants, blah, blah, blah. Like, do I, like, just javelin him right in the face as soon as he starts yakking? Or do we, like, sit down and play nice for a little while we fill our bellies and, like, drink all of his
Well-
stuff and cost him a couple gold coins worth of food?
Well, Yark, let's see what he has to say first. See what he
He's so
believes that he's
boring,
gonna do.
though. All
And
he
then-
talks about is like
Yeah,
raping
we
this
know,
lady
we
and
know.
stuff.
Well, let him believe that he's got the upper hand and that he can have all his praise and worship. And when you've had enough, go for it.
I like that plan.
2 seconds in. I've had enough.
I've had enough.
And enough! Nah.
Strahd says one word and instantly Yark's like, all right, boner activated.
Approaching
like,
the castle.
I would not mind if, like, one of you talky folks could, like, try to get him to bring out the lady so I can, like, see whether or not she needs a
I'm
javelin.
pretty
in the
sure
face.
he's gonna have her all ready to flaunt her around it, since she's his prize, in a sense.
Oh yeah, that's just making it sound worse. I'm just gonna have to javelin her right away, ain't I?
No, that's last resort. Last resort. Point is to save her. If we're going down, then we take care of her.
I hear ya. I
Alright.
take care of her right away.
Think of how funny Strahd's face would be, though.
Just immediately fucking enter.
Immediately.
Like, ooh.
What have you done?
I'm like over in the corner, just target. Ah,
Twist.
we win.
Throw a javelin. Fuck this corpse, bitch.
Me to end the next life, cocksucker.
That's how we defeat Strahd. We just reason with him and convince him that the only reasonable way to get a hold of her is to just off himself and go on to the next life.
Well, I believe he's
That's the-
tried that already.
Yes.
Didn't he? I think he said something about like trying to kill himself, didn't he?
He
Or
said
did I
he.
imagine that?
He said he is this land's first prisoner and its warden. He is trapped in here as well.
So he didn't try to off himself.
Yes, he did. He's died many times.
Boy, finna get clapped.
Well, he's gonna get the clap from
Figure
me.
it
And by
out.
that, I mean he's going to murder us horrific.
Yarg, is that why you're so pissed all the time? You got a burning sensation?
Oh, I got a burning sensation all the time. How'd you know?
You just said he was gonna get the clap from you.
Maybe. I don't know. What's
Well,
that mean?
I guess it depends on how much you shit on him.
Oh, is it that time?
I think we're getting close.
Has it been 4 days?
Yes.
Oh, shit. But, alright, I'm gonna be busy for a while, guys.
Hangs his ass out the window.
Yeah, basically.
Nope, just going to
His
the
best
corner.
bathroom stop.
Open the
Fucking,
windows.
rat race.
Open the windows, strike a
Ever
match
seen
or
Rat
something.
Race? The kid like hangs his ass out the window and shits.
Any of y'all want to get in on this?
No.
Wait, get in on what? What are you doing?
Just imagine his face. I'm literally sitting in the corner
He's
and then picking it up and rubbing it all over me hammer and me great axe just in case.
Yeah, man, I'm good. I'm
I'll
he's
be at
trying
the
to
other side
inflict
of the
poison
carriage.
damage.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm getting me javelins too, just in case.
Oh God.
Jesus.
Jeez.
Morning Lord be with us.
1 Yarg, 3 weapons.
Giggling to myself
Morning Lord has left the
hysterically.
chat.
Just like that jar guy from that one video.
Oh God.
My shit is gonna be in him. And everybody knows now because I put out the flyers.
They'll definitely understand. Approaching the castle, your carriage sounds change from a muddy, wet slosh to a rhythmic pounding, wheel against wood, as you arrive on the outside of the castle grounds. From the windows, you can see the great maw of the gates and the massive, impenetrable wall surrounding it. Dismal rain has been falling, becoming a torrent within the hour. Lightning routinely lights up the sky, followed by peals of thunder that make even the castle itself shudder. Thick, cold fog swirls around the courtyard. Sporadic flashes of lightning lance the weeping clouds overhead as the thunder shakes the ground. Through the drizzle, you see torch flames fluttering on each of the keep's tall open main doors. High above the entrance is a rough window with shards of broken glass lodged in its iron frame. As you pull up in the carriage, the huge gate, spiked at its bottom in thick iron, barely long enough to get an arm across, begins to fall behind you, closing you in. The darkness and fog are a miasma here, seeming to choke out all light and even the very memory of it. You are stopped in front of the main entrance. The skeleton cordially opening the doors outside of the carriage, allowing you exit.
One last question before I get out of here. Do we know that he is a vampire? Or is that like something that we've been guessing at?
Well, it's relatively well-known information, no?
Yes, yes.
I would think so.
Yes.
Alright, I'm smearing some of that shit on me neck.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
200 IQ right there.
I'm ready!
Fucking Predator when he covers mud all over himself.
Yeah. It's the exact same.
Yeah!
Walls encircling this courtyard rise 90 feet. The dark towers of the sides of the castle rise even higher, and the outer walls, the main walls, even higher still. Do you enter? I suppose.
Proudly with my head held
Kick
high.
Open the door.
Door's already open.
I
Kick it
the
as I
already
walk
open
past.
door.
Cobwebs stretch between the columns that support the vaulted ceilings of a great dusty hall dimly lit by sputtering torches and iron sconces. The torches cast odd shadows across the faces of 8 stone gargoyles squatting motionlessly on the rim of the domed ceiling in a large circle. Cracked and faded ceiling frescoes are covered by decay. 4 silver dragon wormlings cling upside down upon points to the ceiling, their slitted silver liquid eyes watching you closely. Inside, you can hear an organ playing. The rich, perfect sound is the mark of an exquisitely expensive piece. Mouthful. Each note resonating with each other and filling the entrance hall with a depth of music you can almost taste. In the center of the room, a strange-looking elf stands before you. He is medium height, but with ashen gray skin and dark black eyes. His clothing is 1 part butler, 1 part warrior, with trim black and gray suit, accented by silver pauldrons and a silver bracer on his right arm. He wears a strange sort of black circlet around his head, jagged, cruel, dark iron. The crown-like headpiece seems less worn and more fastened to his head. He speaks. Honored guest, allow me to welcome you to Castle Ravenloft. My name is Rahadin, and I would like to invite you to dinner.
Oh, we talked about this, so we say yes, right?
Yes. We say yes, Yarg.
Is there like a tapestry like nearby?
No, the big spherical ceiling is more like a state building. It's got like kind of a beautiful painting in the center, and those dragons kind of hanging out, watching you from up above.
About
You
the
expect there to be
gargoyles.
tapestries and paintings, but maybe not in this room in particular.
Alright, I'll wait.
Rahadin brings you to a giant sort of welcoming, it's not exactly a dining hall, but it has a huge long table. It's meant for more like events and speaking and toast and such as that. It has 3 enormous crystal chandeliers brilliantly illuminating the magnificent chamber. Pillars of stone stand against dull white marble walls supporting the ceiling. The heavy long table is covered with fine satin cloth and resplendent with delectable foods. Roasted beast, basted in savory sauces, roots and herbs of every taste, sweet fruits and vegetables, pastry, all a smorgasbord for your taking. Places are set with each of you with fine, delicate china and silver. At each place is a crystal goblet filled with amber liquid, a beautiful looking honey smelling wine. At the center of this room, towards the west, between some floor to ceiling mirrors, stands a massive organ. Its pipe blares out a thunderous melody and speaks in tones of greatness and despair. Seated at the organ, facing away from you, a figure plays a rich dirge. The figure stops as you all enter, and slowly turns towards you, taking a seat at the table. Roll me perception, please, all.
24.
Is there a tapestry? 20.
Not in this room either. You feel like you're getting close, though. You feel like you're
18.
getting close.
Well, I'm gonna have to make do then.
Unprecedented amount of good rolls. Yeah.
Yes, all very perceptive. It's not a hidden thing, but with your elf eyes, you do note some detail. Firstly, the headless body is puppeted by a nearly invisible shadow, moving its fingers on the organ and now the sitting body at the table, puppeting it like a marionette. The shadow...
Oh, the player was headless? The person
Yes,
playing the Oh, I
Yes.
completely missed that. Sorry.
being puppeted like a marionette. The shadow, barely said to be visible, just makes a translucent sort of, upset in the air that you're able to catch onto with your high perceptions. It controls the marionette to sit down and place its hands delicately at the table as though waiting for its meal. Also, with your keen eyes, you recognize the ostentatious garb anywhere. The blue frills with the sort of white Three Musketeers style undershirt. This is none other than Rictavio.
What the fuck?
Rahadin
What the fuck are you doing here?
stands by the chair at the head of the table
Sure
and
can hear
says,
you.
please sit.
Oh, is there like a spot that's like not got a plate set on it?
No, there seems to be a expected amount of people here. 8 in total, not counting Rahadin himself.
Where's Rictavio's spot?
The bottom left.
I go wipe my hands off there, and then go back to me spot.
Okay. Rictavio makes no movement or... Rahadin, the strange ashen gray elf, says, please sit. We have a few more dishes to be brought out before we begin our discussion. Claps his hands twice again in a quick, direct way. A man enters from the kitchen. He's in a suit, carrying some sauce for the lamb in a beautiful serving bowl. He is wearing a great wolf pelt. The pelt is cruelly sewn into his own skin. The man's dead gray eyes make no mark of recognition toward you. It is Hector. He places the serving bowl down and sits across from Rictavio.
Who's Hector?
The werewolf.
He's our werewolf
The
friend.
dog you guys adopted.
Oh, I forgot about him. Oops.
From behind him, a figure that is quite recognizable, none other than Erwin, walks out. Dressed as a stereotypical judge, a long black cape flows around him, his silver clasp being a raven's feather. His face, dead, looks particularly smashed in, as though by blunt instrument, nearly concave where the nose is. He leaves a tall bowl of chopped fruits and takes a seat at the table.
Who was Irvin? I don't remember him either.
Erwin, he was a were-raven friend.
Oh, that was before me time.
Yes. Finally, filling the last spot, a short gypsy woman walks out. Her left arm is missing at the elbow, but otherwise her long, flowing clothes hide any other damage. The gypsy's preferred garb being a waterfall of color and fabric, sort of hide whatever may have taken her life. Her dead face is placid, though it seems her eyes almost look directly into yours.
Is she the one that like we each individually like talked to and like sent us on our way to find everybody else?
The gypsy woman who guided your hand since the beginning places napkins and silverware down
That's right.
in a stilted, mechanical way and takes her seat.
It's a party, huh?
Should I like just go and like offer those so that they don't have to like keep marionetting around like fucking I don't even know.
Are dead. It's a question of when does dead stop around here? That's a really good question.
I mean, it looked like it don't. You just like
Yeah,
keep
that's,
moving. So,
That
like,
could be the tagline of the whole event. For
see,
sure.
this is why I have to like crush her face all the way in, and then turn around and like crush her pelvis all the way in, so we don't have nothing to fuck.
Lord Strahd welcomes you as honored guests. Unfortunately, the fate of collaborators and traitors is sealed from the moment they first step forth on their treasonous path. I hope this is not too upsetting for you. Please eat and rest. The path ahead may not be easy. This old castle has its secrets. It certainly does. He takes a bite of lamb and points
Or,
to
like,
your plates waiting for you.
I'm like dual wielding, like eating, and just like this is what that guys. This is why I said that we should like smash her face and then like smash her pelvis.
It is exquisite. Perfectly cooked in every way.
I swear to God, if all this shit pisses like fucking disappears in a second, I'm gonna be fucking real pissed off.
I don't touch any of it.
I also don't touch any of it as I try to hide my seething hatred.
Perhaps a bit sick to your stomachs. Likely the intention. Your dead compatriots sit motionless at the sides of the table. My Lord Strahd rests. He is preparing himself and his new bride for their final ascension. Fortunately, reaching him will be no trivial matter. To reach his inner sanctum, you will need 4 keys. One has been given out to each of his guardians. He reaches for a necklace and pulls out a deep red ruby in an odd triangular shape, but flawless and beautiful. As my friends, this will be your moment of glory. Will you be another corpse eaten by the great castle, or will you reach for greater heights? That is what is left to be seen.
What the fuck are you talking about? Is that the key?
One of them, yes.
Reach across the table to one of the people who's like not obviously eating and take from them.
His black sea eyes are almost alien to you. You've never seen an elf look like this before. He watches you all with intent, seeing you're not going to eat. He has a mocking smile upon his face. Did you have any questions for him? Anything?
I'll say, I'll
It's
look
shit
around
is
the
a
room and
poison,
say,
isn't it?
I'll look around the room and say Strahd's clearly been watching us closely.
With great intent. Watching your exploits has been the most alive I've seen him in years, if you pardon the pun.
Has he been jerking off to us? He's been fucking jerking off to us, guys.
He gave you a very kind offer to take Barovia in his stead, so that he may escape with his bride, and you denied him. Therefore, we have to meet like this, with your sins laid out before you.
Fear not, it won't be the only time I did.
What are the other 3 guardians? Or who are they?
You'll meet them soon. We will have our own confrontation. I'm sure it will be very dramatic. All in time. All in time. You have to follow the script.
What? Wait, are you the one that we're supposed to kill first?
Seems that way.
Oh, fuck yeah, let's go!
There's no. As you enter into the castle itself, your understanding will increase, I assure you.
Wait, we're in the castle right now. I think.
Deeper in the castle itself.
I think not, because you're like right there. I saw the key. I got a hammer that I haven't used yet. You're in big shit. And I jump over the table.
A lightning strike
enough!
flashes bright and powerful from the great window of the dining hall. As your eyes adjust from the flash, you find yourselves completely alone.
Balls.
The doors leading out of this room are suddenly open, and the doors leading out of the castle are now closed.
Damn it. Well, he had to run away like a little pissant. Why is
I don't-
all the Strahd's fuckers run away like little pissants? This is the
'cause-
wolf thing all over again.
No, it's because Strahd wants us to play a game for him.
Well,
He
play
wants
a game with
entertainment
his
before
fucking
he feels
butthole
he has
whenever
his
we
way.
all done.
Quit smashing down walls, man. What's it gonna hurt?
Motherfucker. Goddamn motherfucker.
Do we
All
know?
right.
Do we know where the chamber is that we're supposed to go to?
To meet Strahd, not yet, but you will have a pretty good idea pretty soon. Trust me. You just gotta go.
There, go.
It's like it's like the next room over. So, leaving the food.
Thing, but it's like
The main hall is one of the largest in the castles. Well, okay, hold on. I'm railroading you guys at this moment. So, taking a breath, you have doors that you came from that lead back to the entrance, a doorway to the kitchen, and double doors leading out to the next hall. If you wanted to do anything, check out the kitchen or try to get out of the castle or anything else your minds could possibly think of, let me know. Speak now or forever hold your peace.
I definitely will never leave this castle, and I definitely don't want to see what the fuck is in it.
Okay.
No,
All
we're
right.
here to
So,
stay and we're here to play.
The main hall is one of the largest in the castle. The auspicious hallway is beautiful. Reds and golds dance from flowing tapestries. There you go, Yarick. Beautiful marble statues pose. Grandiose paintings take up huge portions of the wall. Massive stained glass windows show stylized Tsarevich family triumphs. The vaulted ceiling is reinforced with huge lengths of iron-banded wooden slabs. These massive tree trunks, basically, instead of planks or normal wood constructions, because it's so large. Some of these are holding double-chained massive chandeliers, as beautiful as they are priceless.
yeah, we'll definitely pull one of them tapestries down and like wipe the bullshit off my face and like wipe my hands and then like you know drop fucking like clean out all that crusted shit out of me ass creek and fucking toss it on the ground. So, all right, we're ready to go. I do leave the shit on my neck just in case.
You like pat your ass. You like not yet. Dude, calm. Yeah, you pull one of these fucking massive tapestries down, and it like flows down. You know, this giant like priceless tapestry. You start cleaning yourself with it.
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
that's gonna be a cleaning bill.
You would, in this room, expect a throne, but instead you find nothing. Behind the spot where the throne would be are two enormous rectangular doors. They are shut fast, and they glow with a strange magical aura. A bronze statue is embedded within the door. It shows Strahd himself looking strong and heroic, giving a beautiful girl a piece of jewelry. The necklace-like jewelry floats in between Strahd and his bride, cast in bronze. The necklace has 4 triangular-shaped slots within it.
this is where we put this stuff in. Is there like other fucking things? Other
What
doors?
things?
Other
Yes.
doorways? Out?
The main hall has 2 exits to the left and right, apart from the one you left from, of course. Both a quick sort of, not quite a floor stairway, but you go up a little bit deeper into the castle from the left and the right.
And
Alright.
this is the door we got to go through.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those little
How-
insets is where we put the keys, right? Is that
How
what everybody else is
Yes.
thinking?
how big is this door?
Huge.
Width wise.
I mean, it's very, very large. Maybe like each one is like 30 to 40 or 20 to 30 feet long and very tall. Big, like Warhammer doors, you know.
And what do the walls look like?
The walls also glowing with this strange energy, kind of this blue aura upon them, and they're kind of inset into the stairways left and right. So it's like normal wall, and then you have this like square, like addition almost that sort of juts out at the edges.
Safe to say that every single side of that room is covered by a barrier.
It does seem to be a strong barrier. You can see it with just plain sight, and any arcane-oriented character at all can feel it.
I'm just saying, I know I worship a nature god, but sometimes nature comes with
Knocking.
wildfires. I'm feeling the will of Kosuth.
Well, guys, would y'all like to try something out first?
Fire?
No, not fire. Well, a little bit of fire is included, but not a large amount. But what do y'all say? You want to try it?
Well,
Why not?
sure.
I'll walk over to one of the walls, and I light that candle.
Of course. Seems not able to penetrate the magical barrier. Give me. Damn, y'all need a wizard in the party.
We'll have one soon.
Just have faith.
How can I explain this in a way that makes sense? Let me see. Give me a roll of Arcana.
Dirty 20.
That is pretty good.
17.
Also pretty good.
15.
That was.
Did someone just yell
She's out.
fuck in the
Yeah.
background?
Fuck. Is that what that was? Is everybody okay? You get the strong sense that this barrier can protect against any magical force up to its level. And the level of the magic seems very high.
Almost like as high
Like-
as our spell slots go.
Like, you could
Probably
almost say
higher.
8th level or something like that.
Jesus.
Because Strahd is like
Well,
a
I
level
only have
30
6.
character.
Yes. The barrier to Strahd's inner sanctum is well protected.
We still standing at the door with the little slots in it.
Yes, you were trying to cheat your way in through fire and magic, but Strahd is well prepared for such things.
Well, looks like we have no choice but to play his dumbass little game.
I mean, we could go just like kill everybody, right?
Well, we gotta find some keys.
Maybe
so-
we should consult Sergey.
Who?
The
Sergey.
The who?
I'll reach down and grab the hilt Not
Why don't you see if that can cut through the barrier?
Ooh.
That's kind of what I was getting at.
Oh, the
gonna-
brother.
Yeah, I was gonna grab the hilt without really pulling it out first, just so he can converse with everyone.
Yes, as you grab the hilt, you are co-opted against your will. Not necessarily against your will, but he just does it. And he says, "Oh, I feel the taint of my family's home. This castle used to be a beautiful beacon of goodness into the dark. What has happened?"
Oh, I might have used like one of your tapestries to wipe me ass and like clean me hands.
It's like, my tapestry!
Jesus.
No, Sergey, we're in your home that Strahd has decided to make his own.
Oh, morning lord. This is a nightmare. I can feel the evil within this place. He says through your voice in a sort of old-timey common that I can't repeat, but you get the idea. It's like, ye old evil within. Two.
Yes. Can you do something about this? Like, can you like Obi-Wan Kenobi this door or something?
The
I'll
hell is
try
an
my
Obi-Wan Kenobi?
best. I will try my best.
I go ahead and activate the sword.
Good idea. Barrier rejects the sword. Though... though... How can I explain this to a bunch of non-wizards? A very good idea, and you can see that your thought process is in the right spot. But it does not work, unfortunately.
Your pull-out game is too strong?
It seems as though there is some elemental weakness these things created by Strahd has to the Sun Sword. But this being this being the bastion of his inner sanctum, even the sword is not quite enough.
Anybody know like some magic-y light stuff? Like, I summon the power of fuck off Strahd.
No,
I mean, I know like daylight spells with it. I
That'd
don't
be
think it's
pretty
gonna work
convenient.
here.
Yeah.
no, I think we have to.
So nobody has that.
No, we literally have to find these fucking keys.
I should have made a wizard.
I cast see invisibility.
Okay. Let's see.
Anything to see?
In this room, how long does see invisibility last? It lasts
An
hour.
hour. Holy shit.
Damn.
Damn, son.
Not yet. No. Just this room is just a big entrance hall. You don't see anything yet.
Fun
Yeah,
fact,
I-
we'll all be dead before your
Well,
spell
we'll
runs
turn
out.
around and go to a different room.
Left or right?
Right.
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 So, do we hold hands and like kick the door open? Same time. Let's go.
You go up a short set of stairs, not quite going up a floor, but just sort of whatever dimensions connect all the castle together for whatever reasons. You go up a little bit, get on a hallway, long and dark. There's these stone sconces in the wall. They're lit, seemingly awaiting your presence. Let me think. You pass into a large square room. Dim, colored lights filters through tall, broken, boarded-up windows of stained glass, illuminating an ancient chapel. long since unused. A few bats flutter near the top of the 90-foot domed ceiling. The balcony length, you can see from here is like this kind of long square church that used to be. Benches coated with centuries of dust lie about the floor in jumbled disarray. Beyond the debris, lit by a piercing shaft of light, an altar stands upon a stone platform. The sides of the altar are carved with the reliefs of angelic figures entwined with grapevine. The light falls directly on a silver statuette. The statuette is a cloaked figure draped above the altar. I'm mixing a sentence here. Hold on. The light falls directly on a silver statuette. The statuette is a man kneeling. It just looks like a very simple silver statue. There is a cloaked figure draped upon the altar, reaching out for the statuette in death. He lies bloody from many piercing stab wounds, and a black mace lies on the ground near his feet. Kalagath. You see something.
I will.
need to fucking get up on the fucking Roll20.
I will
You'll
be
what?
describing everything I see out loud in a weird way.
Let me get an image real quick.
Super RP.
I didn't save it because I'm dumb. Super RP, yes.
as-
Kalagath, you.
I was gonna say, as
Go
we're
ahead.
seeing all this, I hand Dathis a potion of healing, Yart 2 potions, and Kalagath 2 potions.
Potion handoff.
Trying to
So
make that citizen railgun.
that doesn't work anymore.
that does it.
Let me draw the shave. This will be the altar. Let me bring you guys over. Well, Kalagath, first of all, you see, plain as day, with your powerful sea invisibility, cloaked men in these tight-fitting leather armor. They have daggers all over their sides. They seem to have poison vials in a sort of bandolier going up their left sides, and they have these huge, like, cruelly curved daggers going up to a jagged point at the end. They are all standing around the corpse, paying little heed to you, seemingly taking their time watching the man die. He must have died fairly recently. You could call them shadow assassins.
I'll say, watch out. There are motherfuckers in this room.
So
Give me
the
perception checks, the rest of you.
Oh, that's net 1.
Ooh,
13.
I have been rolling like fucking crazy good tonight. 20 again.
Put you guys here. Shadow assassins. So, Yarg, at very least, you see them for what they are. Ixalan and Dathis, it's much harder. You see, once he points it out, it's like not to reference Predator again, but you know, that sort of swimming, illusory disturbance in the air. You see it plain as day, this humanoid figure standing there, quietly, silently, and not moving. They pay you little mind. The one turns around and seems to start getting his blade out and getting ready to sort of sneak behind and kill you. You presume. What do you do?
Dodge!
They don't know that they are being seen, is what I'm trying to get at. But Kalagath sees them.
Should I? Fuck, I don't.
Don't you
Gonna
know,
say,
like,
should I
magic
draw
can get
attention
rid
to it?
of fucking undeaded peoples and stuff? Are they undeaded?
They
You
may
have
very well.
no idea.
I don't think I can see that.
Yeah.
I just see cloaks, right?
I know that I can, like, whack them with a hammer, and that's what I'm about to do, so...
You see the picture in Roll20 as kind of a generic assassin-looking guy, but they do look quite competent. They're covered in blades and salves and poisons. They seem to be very killing is what they do.
Probably not as good as me, though.
Of course not.
So, yeah, the indecisive fucker, I charge. I go,
Charge!
charge! I rage and run.
Galgath, you note the surprise on their faces. Their cool, calm, collected actions. Seemingly, they move as though they have all the time in the world, being used to being an unseen threat. But once Yorick charges, you see the shock and surprise on their faces, and they all jump to action at the same time. Galgath,
Laughing
you charge.
hysterically.
I mean,
Finally!
Yark, it's not a surprise, but you will. I'll give you the primo turn order. What about the rest of you? Give me initiative, please.
Fucking hell! Oh my god, a net 20.
Oh my god.
7.
Plus 5.
I am like rolling like shit tonight.
23.
Oh my god. Well, I already gave it to Yark.
Well,
That's
you guys
fine.
go.
I have a 20 on my initiative order, so whatever you do. I don't know.
Yarg basically has like a half-ass surprise around.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of flavoring it with. Except for Dathis.
Yeah, I'm like,
Sleeping on the job.
pretty much, yeah, man.
Still cringing about me talking about how much I want to like crush what's her name's face in and her pelvis in and
Yep, we got it. Just over here cringing.
yeah.
Yark, it's hard to see them. They're translucent-ish, but if you really look at them, you can make out the humanoid figure. They do not have true invisibility, but very close to it. What do you do, Yark?
Like I said, I like raged and
Oh.
then I charged in. And then I take a swing with my bright shiny new warhammer. And I attack recklessly, so that I like can make sure to hit him real good.
Right.
Is this normally at disadvantage?
No.
Because they're so smoky and sneaky looking.
No, but you expect them to be quite hard to hit. It's not quite disadvantage, but tell me what you got.
All right, let's go. That would be a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Let's see what this bright shiny new warhammer can do.
Yeah,
And like,
don't
I have
forget-
shit on this! Whack!
Don't forget, you got the +2 to hit and the +2 to damage.
Yeah, I made sure to put that all in there
Alright.
so that I don't get confused too much. I do still have to remember that I have a +3 to damage because of raging. Yes, +3. So, what is that? 19 damage
Got it.
on the
Got
first
it.
hit.
Oh, the way to start.
Second swing. Another 26 to hit.
That still hits.
And
Yeah.
that is a 14 damage.
Damn. Yeah,
And then
you see the thin, lithe body of the assassin kind of crumble back as you fucking put a big silver red hammer into its body, and it kind of makes this crunching sound. Definitely not armored to try to take that hit at all.
I'm gonna like after whacking him one good time, I want to swing around to the outside edge so's not to give up me back to number 2, because I don't know what these bitch ass piss ants is gonna do.
Yeah, you're not sure how much that help, but sure.
At very least, I can make them eat up all of their fucking movement to get over to me.
They do be shimmery. Ixalan.
Yeah,
Thought-
and I
thought
don't
James
think I
goes
have
before me.
anything I can do as a.
I thought you got a 23.
I got a
What'd you get?
23. James got a natural 20. What was yours, James?
What's your dex, James?
5.
Oh, damn. Okay. Calgath? You got a lot of dex, boy.
Hell yeah. Gotta get them
Oh, yeah.
bow hits.
Dex-ass party.
Speaking of bow hits, I'm gonna bonus action cast my spirit bow. Let me see at what level appropriate for right now, because I don't want to use my spell slots that I really need for later. Yeah, fuck it, we'll do some 3rd level.
Yeah, I don't
and
know
he's
if you
gonna
just
hit
Go.
boy number 1.
Yeah.
Let's roll it. 26 to hit.
That hits. No, 26. You guys love that 26.
Hell yeah.
12 damage from that,
Jesus.
and that's a bonus action, so I'll use my 2 attacks as well with my regular bow.
Mhm.
That is a nat 1.
Damn it.
And that is a dirty 20. Well, the dirty 20 will hit.
20 hits, yes.
It's 10 plus my divine strike, which is just a fucking 1. 11 damage. 11 fucking pitiful damage.
Give me a D100, James.
Hell yeah. Let's do it. Watch me disintegrate myself with the first move. That is a 12.
Close.
Okay. That kind of it's a little wacky though. Something about the pull or just how you shot it or something. You actually mess up your hand a little bit. You're doing it so fast. I mean, it's like 3 shots in a single round for you. This is Legolas level. But you lost a little bit of skin in the process. Please take 1d8 damage.
Wow.
Better roll a fucking 1 on this bullshit.
Max damage.
2.
Hey! Not bad.
One of the better ones for sure.
One of the better ones to fuck up, yeah.
It's just a light fuck up, not a heavy
Yeah.
fuck up.
Skinned
Is that
my
all,
hand.
Calgath?
That is all for this turn, yes.
Now, Ixalan.
Alright, who's still up and active and all that good jazz?
Nobody's
Everybody.
died yet.
Yep.
Number 1 has taken some pretty hefty damage. I think I dropped just shy of 30 damage on him.
Alright. Then I'm going to go attack a number 1. That way it'd free up Yarg to not have to worry about him. Fucking cocked ass dice. Hey Garrett, is that a 26 hit?
Still hits.
Wow.
Yay!
Like him in that
Is,
Jim Carrey movie.
10 radiant damage for the base
Yeah,
attack.
Garrett, we secretly conspire to fuck with you, and every roll is 26, and we would see how long it took you to notice.
Like, wait a god.
Are they
Yeah, no,
undead
no.
any?
They are. Yes.
Alright, then they take another 1d8 of damage, which is another 1 point.
Okay, got it.
Hey!
And then
I'll
sneak
take
attack.
it.
You know, like, every single roll I make is at advantage,
Another
and I
18
don't
damage.
get crits nearly as much as anybody else. What the fuck?
Still got that advantage.
Yeah, this boy has had a day already. Perhaps he was standing closest to the doorway, or maybe he was the one that took notice of you first, casually waiting for the party to slip by so that they could go about slitting your throats at their leisure. But instead, he got this torrent of attacks. Yarg smashing him in with a hammer, leaving his exposed weak spots to your steady, tried and true blade. Sneak attack a bunch of health off of him. Your joint attack leaves him hobbled. He falls back, the shimmering form, and you see he loses his glamour for just a second, and you see this undead corpse. You see his eyes outside of his he's got kind of a face mask and a hood over it, but you see his undead eyes. One is sort of lazily drifting to the right, and the other is this milky gray, very, very dead face, but moving with an unexplainable deftness. He's still up, but barely, and it's their turn. These three seemingly disappear. Even more so. Give me so he's gonna do you. Yark, not you. Everyone else, give me perception checks.
Boo.
19.
Pretty good.
21.
Also pretty good.
I have an 8 now, so
What about you,
It's very
Patches?
Shit in here. This is pretty fucking nice. There we go. Is 26.
Oh my god. You did it.
is that the number?
Yeah, yeah.
It's the fucking number tonight, buddy.
You just barely beat out their sneaking ability, which is heinous. The rest of you don't, though, and are gonna get quite a slap. They're hiding from you, so their advantageous attack. 19. We got a nat 20. Nice. 11 plus 8. Who was that? Let me count. Okay, there's so many attacks. Hold on. That would be Calgath. Does a 19 hit you?
It does.
Okay.
I have 16 AC.
And then one regular one for Patches. Okay. He got a not sneak attack, a regular ass attack. But it is a 21. Does a 21 hit, Patches? I assume it does. Got this. Patches? Patrick?
Yeah, yes?
Does a 21 hit?
21.
Yeah.
I assume it does, I just didn't want to check. Okay. A resoundingly good round for them. This is kind of what they do. Let me bring up some damage. So, Ixalan, first of all. They each get this much. Let me math. So, Ixalan, please take, with their horrendous attacks, 35 damage.
I'm uncanny dodge that.
Give me a Constitution save, Ixalan.
That is a 21.
You're good.
As long as I have one of my soul trinkets on me, I get advantage in all Constitution saves. I rolled a 9 and an 18 plus 3.
You can't poison an old poisoner. Jams, you get 33
Well, there
damage.
goes that 30 points of damage that I got. 30 health points.
Give me a con save.
Show me potato salad. 11.
James, take 1d4 of strength damage.
Oof. Also a 2.
Mhm.
That's to my total score.
Yes.
Okay, so that's at 10. Jesus.
The poison reacts instantly. You feel your muscles weaken as it courses through your veins. Then Dathis got a regular ass attack. Oh, I forgot some damage actually. They do a lot more damage. Fuck.
Stop it!
We'll forget that happened. Never mind.
Jesus.
So Dathis, 15, please, and roll me a con save.
Patrick?
Yeah, I'm rolling.
Oh, okay. You can never tell when you're there or you
Uh,
trailed
nat-
off because someone stole something.
Nat 20.
You're fine. Just 15 damage. They then they're really good at this kind of thing. They already did their sneak attack bullshit. Trying to think tactfully because they would do so. But they already did their stuff. I think that's it for this round. Dathis.
It's. You get to attack now?
Oh fuck, not quite. You're next. After this, Calgath, what's your AC? Don't I have advantage against you or something?
16 right now.
No, sorry. Yark, what's your AC? Don't I have advantage against you?
Yeah.
Yes, I attacked recklessly.
Perfect.
I have a 17. Sorry.
That definitely hits. The good thing about advantage.
Yeah.
Yes, your reckless attack has left you wide open to his counter assault
Mhm.
with a total of 41 damage. It is necrotic damage.
41.
Yes.
It's necrotic, so you can't have that shit.
I
It is
cannot.
necrotic. And
Yeah.
give me a Constitution save, which you
Oi.
should be all right, I assume.
Yeah. Oh, damn. I thought I had advantage
Funny
on
boy.
those.
I thought you did too.
Nope. 10.
Oh, never mind. Please take 1d4 of strength score damage.
Ooh, that
Ew.
sucks for
Oh,
him
now I
now.
gotta find a fucking D4.
These
God
assassins sap your strength.
damn it. What a cocksucker. There's one. Watch me roll 4.
Yeah.
Nope. 2. Puts me down to a 19.
Keep that in mind. You're +4 instead.
Yeah.
Slight
Alright.
difference.
Yeah. Alright.
Your assault was strong, but they are very good at defending you often, slipping into the shadows, striking at your vitals. You've seen Ixalan do it, and now you're having it done to you. Dathis, what do you do about this?
Yeah. Let's see.
Say what?
I'm at next to 4. So this. I'm gonna shoot it. I guess I can shoot at the. Okay, how is everybody looking? 1, 2, 3, and 4.
One.
Is the only one that's taking damage.
Yes. And he is beat the fuck up.
Cool. Well, then I'll shoot at 2.
He is right in front of you. Translucent disturbance in the air.
Are you sure you got the right pitchers in the spot where they need to be, Garrett?
30, 20,
Did I switch the elves again?
and a 23.
I shouldn't
you're
have
looking
moved
at
at
the
all.
wrong
It
person.
doesn't matter.
Dathis is the one by 4. There you go.
Oh, I'm shooting at 4 then.
Right.
Okay, so dirty 20 for the first shot and 23 for the second shot.
Both hit.
Alright. Okay, whatever.
12 for the first shot and 6 for the second shot, so 18 total damage.
Got it.
And then I am going to send Big Bad over to 1 to maul his face.
Another to the pile.
Let's see.
Big Bad needs to give me a perception check, actually.
Oh, okay. I think it's like.
Probably gets
some-
advantage if it's scent based.
Yep.
They do be stinking.
Fucking dead guys, and he probably likes the smell of a good bone.
So his passive perception is 17.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Just roll the 19.
Okay, yes. Big Bad, probably better at sensing these guys than you are. But, you gotta check. What does Big Bad do?
He went up on that ass. And 22 to hit.
That hits.
What the hell's 10 damage.
That is just enough. These guys are not armored. They seem pretty lithe. Big Bad rushes in, knocks him over a bit easily as he's being assaulted from the front by these two heavy hitters. He falls down and Big Bad is just on him instantly. Police dog on a black guy, just ripping his throat out.
Fuck.
That's how they train them.
Jesus.
That is how they train them.
Just kidding. Yeah, Big Bad, the soft flesh of the assassin parts easily for his giant teeth. He rips a hole in him. The assassin's glamour fades off, and you see his well-kept sort of Assassin's Creed style looking robed assassin's gear. And Big Bad rips a huge chunk of his throat out, and his head lolls back. Yark.
Alright, so we're going to storm at, let's see, number 2. Number 2 needs to get some lovin'.
Rawr.
Some of my big meaty lovin'. God. And once again, we are attacking recklessly with me bright shiny new hammer because it's so fun now. And that is a 24 to hit.
That's
For 15 damage. Second attack. For slightly less, 20 to hit.
hits.
For 19 damage.
Got it.
And he smells like shit.
He does. He smells even worse somehow.
Hey, I put some shit on me hammer. You smell like shit now.
You can tell he's upset though. Calgat.
Oh, what to do? I kind of want to try spells I've never used before.
You got anything that like fucks up undead real good?
I mean, I do, but I can't use that. I need that
I
for
forgot.
Strahd.
I was gonna say they're not dead, are they, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they are?
Yes.
Yeah, they are. All the
Only
these
Kara.
suckers is like smiling all the time because their lips is all dried up and not doing this number.
I have favorite animal Winston.
All right, I'm gonna run up on number 4,
You're the
and
green-haired
I'm
one,
gonna.
right?
Nope, wrong one.
Wait, I thought I had him right.
I'm the
Yeah, yeah.
armored yellow-ish
Oh,
one.
okay. I had him right. I just misunderstood your placements. So, okay, continue, please.
I'm gonna hit him with inflict wounds.
Oh my God.
24 to hit.
That it's
35 damage.
oof.
And that's it. That's all I can do.
His rotten flesh sloughs off as though you were peeling it with a potato peeler. The magical energy separating his reanimated flesh from its core.
Oh wait, I forgot about my weapon. And then that's all I can do.
Mhm.
So in
8
fifth
damage on top of that.
edition, undead take damage from negative energy.
From radiant energy.
He
Or
used
you talking about
inflict
necrotic?
wounds.
It's-
Is that not negative energy?
It's
We don't
necrotic.
usually pay
How
a
does that-
whole lot of attention to the type of damage.
Okay.
Wait,
If the
is it
ads say
necrotic?
they're yeah.
Oh fuck.
It is necrotic damage.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was I'd been flavoring it, per
And-
caster. I forgot about the necrotic part.
It does have a type. It does.
Okay, yes, it seems.
Would that
necro-
heal him?
It doesn't heal him, but it does seem to be quite less effective than you thought it should be, Calga.
Okay. In
Oh, yeah.
3.5,
Like
that's
it's
how you
different.
healed undead.
Mhm.
Is inflict wounds all over.
Yes, it seems to be weak to the light and strong against some necrotic things. You're assessing from this battle.
Bows.
Well,
That's
the
it, Calga.
spiritual weapon will deal divine damage if that helps.
Mhm. It does. Got it. Excellent.
As a bonus action, I'm going to summon Hellshay.
I take that back. It's force damage.
Oh, okay. Well,
Is it? Which one is it, James?
It should be fucking divine damage as a spiritual weapon, but fuck me, the fucking force damage.
give your blood.
Spiritual
The dog
weapon
is
should be
summoned.
force damage,
That
right?
is 8
It's for
health
humans.
that I get rid of,
Mhm.
and
Hell Shay.
it is going to go right over next to Kalagath.
Puppy dog.
Woof, woof, woof. Bark, bark.
Yes, a lot of barking.
Woof, woof.
Yeah, there's so many
Yeah.
You
dogs
have
in
no
there,
idea.
suddenly.
And she will do a fire breath.
Mhm.
It needs to make a DC 12 dexterity saving throw.
DC 12. I don't think it can fail on dex saves. But I will roll it less on the dex save that low, I mean. Okay, so half then? Or full?
Half if it saves, full if it fails.
You saving.
So the total is 23 damage.
Got it.
Fire damage.
Quite a powerful blast this dog summons from your blood as you maybe strike yourself, cut your hand dramatically, and out of the blood rises this flaming canine, loyal to you until death. It blasts this furnace out of its mouth, and you can see the molten bits still leaking out of its teeth when it's done. It does seem pretty effective against these shadow assassins.
And I will move over to number 2 and attack his ass. Whittle these motherfuckers down.
It is an action to summon the dog.
It's a bonus action to summon the dog.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is it?
Fuck if I know. I don't even know what kind of damage my
No,
Bow
it didn't
does.
yet. It is an action. I thought it was a bonus action. I read bonus action. No, bonus action for the sword. That's what it was.
Yeah,
You
this
saw
is-
what you wanted to see,
It's a
John.
bit of an in-depth summoning process,
Then I will
at least for
bonus,
6 seconds.
I will bonus action hide.
Yes, you. The same dim lighting that's giving these guys the bonuses apply to you, and you are easily able to break line of sight. Give me your hide, please.
My hide.
Stealth.
31.
Damn. Okay. Keep that in mind.
Need you even ask?
The Shadow Assassins a similar thought, Ixalan. Disengaging from the combat. That sort of raucous torrent melee they're not too good at. They disengage and disappear, each hiding themselves. Okay, got their hides. Dathis, your enemies have disappeared. You will have to give me a perception check to perceive them.
Morning 5.
What'd you say?
25.
You do see number 4. The other 2 remain a mystery to you.
Is it a free action to yell and point? I still have 45 minutes at least of seeing invisible.
It's not true sight. It's not true sight. They
No, that's
hid.
true.
There's a difference somehow.
Yeah, it's different than magical invisibility.
They just be hiding in the shadow like good old timey Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Is it an alternate attack?
Yes, it is. You can only see one of them, so that was probably your best bet.
I attack the ones I don't see.
I'll move back a little bit and then I'll attack. Please go up. Tilting. No, go away. Oh, for us to blow
You
balloons
try
for
your
whatever
best, but he doesn't go away.
reason. Alright. 29
That hits.
and 26.
That also hits.
There it is.
Jesus.
There it is.
9 and 9, so 18 damage in total.
Okay.
And then I will tell Big Bad to grab his ass too.
Do we
Give
see
me
the
perception for Big Bad,
blood
please.
spurting out of the thin air?
Yeah.
At 20.
Okay, yeah. Big Bad never lost track of him.
They're like, let's go hide, and the dog's like, I'm coming too.
Six piercing damage.
Got it. He's looking ragged as well. You seeing his shimmer and snap, split second reaction, sending some bolts into his body. You see, indeed, this like shimmery predator like a visage, and then there's these arrows sticking out. He quickly tries to grab them out of his body, being well trained for that sort of thing. But you do damage to him nonetheless. You see all the, as his glamour fades for a split second in the chaos, you see all the damage that's been done to him. He's looking quite ragged. Some of his fleshy bits are kind of peeling off, and you can see bone under there. Yarick, you are left alone. Just your friends and dogs in this room. What do you do?
Did I see the puppy go and bite something?
Yes, you did.
Can I swing in the spot where the puppy's biting?
You can after a perception check.
Damn it!
You still gotta play by the rules of the game.
Woo! Natural 20!
That'll do. That'll do.
25! But of course I only rolled natural 20s on a perception check, not on an actual fucking attack!
It'll never explode.
Yeah.
I know. God damn it. No.
Just waiting. It's like, please. I want
No.
to be fiery.
I charge in and do a leaping and over the head slam and try to like drive his head through his asshole.
Of
Attacking recklessly, of course.
course.
Oh, ballsack. Does a 19 hit?
Yes, just barely.
Oh, thank God.
It's almost like that's their AC.
First attack did 18 damage.
Oh,
Second attack. Way more better. That is a, what is that? A 27. And damage would be 16.
I think you successfully input head into asshole.
Yes!
He gets shot with these arrows instantly, and he very quickly pulls them out of his body. But it's still these floating arrows midair, and Big Bad is nipping at his heels at the same time. And you have this perfect it feels like you can't really see him, but you know as a warrior, you can put the clues together. And you just this thunderous strike on his unarmored head, and it kind of enters his body from the top and leaves from the bottom. Excellent. You are hiding in the darkness. Your enemies are as well. You are in a tense submarine-like, stealth battle of wits at the moment.
Order 66 is going on.
They could be right behind you for all you know. What do you do?
I'm gonna use Hellshade to sniff out one of them.
Give me her perception check. I believe that's on the character sheet. It should be.
Yes, and they get advantage because they can smell shit. Not
Hey,
literal
one of
shit.
them literally smells like shit. He's number 2.
That's true.
That is a 22.
Yes. Number 2, in fact, that works perfectly. And you got target one of them. So, so you get a smelly smell that smells smelly.
She will go over there and nippity nap at the bitch.
What you got?
You hate to see it on your end. It's a nat 20
Oh my god.
for
Where are these coming
for
from?
25.
Yep, that'll do. That'll do, pig.
All right.
Jesus.
1d8. Oh wow! Thank you, d8, for fucking me on that. That's a natural 1 on that. So 2 plus 3. That's 5 piercing damage.
Now let's
plus-
double that damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus fire damage for another 8.
Mm-hmm.
That was also doubled. And seeing her attacking it, I will move over there and attack it as well.
Give me a perception check before you get too carried away, just for fun.
That is a dirty
For
20.
reasons. Okay, you're fine. You're fine. I don't think these guys expected the dog pound to be in the room with them.
No, they didn't. All right. That is a 22 to hit.
It's
Let me roll this. That is 11 damage for the initial hit. 5 more damage
got it.
for the extra radiant
yes.
and the sneak attack.
It's, I'd kill him.
16 more damage.
Yeah, the cat and mouse game going on independently. The warriors are having their own struggles, hitting shadows and finally triangulating the position. But you're having a quiet, silent assassin's duel, where the first movement could mean death. You see it fuck up as it takes just a second of attention on its compatriot being smashed, and you are already behind it, ready to lop off its own head, its neck giving way easily with its undead flesh, and the sun sword doing extreme damage to it, burning it as though it was on fire. He's dead.
I will bonus action hide again.
Give me your hide.
A 24.
Keep that in mind. The one untouched shadow assassin finds himself with a choice, which he's going to make with a D4. Okay. And he chooses Patches.
He
Wonderful.
chose violence.
At least he didn't choose to run away like a little bitch like all the others.
I don't think he has a choice.
Shockingly hard hit. Well, as far as they don't do that much damage, their whole thing is something else. 39 Dathis damage.
God damn.
Roll me a Constitution save, please. I didn't hear you say something.
Oh, 30, 20.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine, except for the stab wound. You're fine. Fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Yes, Dathis, do you have an answer for this? It is your go.
We gotta be able to shoot him. 24,
It's
19. So 21 damage.
a resounding hit. He's still up, but barely. What about Big Bad?
Yeah. If I can get after this. 20. Hang on. 21. Hit. 10 damage.
Got it. He tries his best to excise you from your vital organs, sort of appearing at your side in a flash, stepping out of invisibility with a keen dagger going into your side. You quickly whip back from him and attack with your own abilities. Big Bad right at your heels. His master being attacked, he attacks in turn. Bjark, your friend is fighting with the shadowy assassin, now revealed. What do you do?
Well, I've been like stabbed by one of these little cocksuckers before, and I'm pretty sure that I can guess what his next plan of attack is. So, what I want to do is run straight at him and give him a big old bear hug,
Okay.
and
Smart.
tackle him to the ground.
Give me a strength grapple, strength or athletics, whatever.
Okay.
He got a 14. What did you get?
Oh, why, fucking.
He's immune to being grappled. Sorry.
Yep. Balls!
Just read it. Yes, his
went-
strange, shimmery glamour prevents any sort of grappling. He slips out of your hands as though it was water.
Yeah.
You still get your turn. You couldn't have done it in the first place, you see. So, what else do you want to do? What other do you want to do?
I guess I just swing at him.
That's a good plan, but they're ready for that kind of thing.
Damn it. Alright. Well, that sucks. Not attacking recklessly because I had a different plan and that didn't work out real great. So, a 19 to hit.
It's
I'm super sad about it. That's actually a 21, I'm sorry.
that still hits.
My brain isn't working right because he broke me heart.
They're immune to just about anything that stops them from stabbing.
What a bitch.
They're really good at stabbing.
12 damage.
Got it.
Oh, I get another one, right?
Yeah.
Right. That is a 22 to hit,
Mm-hmm.
and then 17 damage.
Damn. Yeah, the lightly armored, lithe creatures are not meant to be smacked that hard with a hammer. You see him, you hear him crack internally. It's just his feet leave the ground for a moment as you just crush him internally. He is up, but barely.
My heart's
Kelgath.
not even in it. I can't get hard.
Fucking 2 arrows. Let's go. 17. That's gonna miss. 24
That hits.
for 12 plus 1d8, which I will roll. 17 damage on that, and then my weapon. No, there it is. 26 for whatever reason,
Following me.
and 12 damage.
Love it.
So, Yark sort of shot puts him up in the air a little bit, and you see this advantage revealed to you. The expert archer, earless that you are, you and your brother both are just legless as walking around. Arrows enter his body. He hits back on his feet from the ground, and he just falls forward. The arrows kind of stick further out. Hevsey fell on them. He's dead.
Fuck.
You are left alone, as far as you think. At least there's nothing invisible here. Again, there is a silver statuette on the altar, and it is perfectly lit by a pillar of light coming from above. And you see the person that had been desperately trying to reach to it, and there's blood littering the ground from the multiple stab wounds from these invisible guardians, and his corpse is just almost touching the statuette, but not quite. And you see his weapon has fallen to his side, and we'll see why he wanted it so badly next time on D&D.
My God.
Pretty sure it's a mimic. I'll kill it.
Smash!